I'm going to go into something that doesn't get addressed a lot, I find. It fascinates me. It's really something that I bought in full force, okay? So we're going to go from blame to beliefs. And I'm not just saying it for me, I'm saying this has been researched. Every one of us, our beliefs drive almost everything in our life. Our beliefs. When do we acquire our beliefs? Now, I'm not a scientist, but I can show you a book of people who've done really extensive stuff. From 0 to 6, 80 or 90% of your beliefs, you get them. Because a child's mind is on a slower, let's see, let me get these right. There is beta, alpha, delta, and but anyhow, the lowest two is what a child's up to age 6. That's their minds operating at that level of consciousness. So your children get it from their parents, they get it from other people, and I know this just from my parents. Okay, I had good parents. Some of the beliefs that I got downloaded to me didn't serve me late in life. Some of them I didn't even realize I had until I went to audition. I went to a 3-day workshop on a subconscious and, you know, how to recognize things and how to start changing some of those things. Our subconscious mind handles 95% of the decisions we make, and we don't even realize it. Only 5% is conscious. And your subconscious mind, when I first read this, I said, can't be. It's 1,000,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. Think about it. Who's beating your heart? Who's circulating your blood? Who's taking 1 trillion cells and having them going, you know, back and forth? Who's doing all of that? It's yourself, blinking your eyes, breathing. We don't have to think of none of that. All that's our subconscious mind. So, examine any beliefs that aren't serving you. And I'll share a personal one with me that I got from my father, who's a good man. But he had a kind of a belief that most rich people are crooks. And in my experience, it's far from true. But I had that belief. And one of the things I realized when I went to this subconscious thing, because at the time, I'd be making money, I'd go down, making money. So if I'm thinking rich people are crooks, why would I want to be a rich person or stay a rich person? I don't want to be a crook. Not consciously, subconsciously. Are there some rich people that are crooks? Yes. But let me tell you real quick, some rich people I know, okay? I work for a client right here in Thibodaux. Anybody that worked for him part-time, coming up 16, 17, 18 years old, he paid their tuition. He didn't tell them. Paid their tuition to out of college. I worked for another client. A man, his wife had cancer, it was serious, basically gave him a year off and paid his salary, okay? Let him be with his wife for the last year of her life, right here in Thibodaux. There's another one who I can't tell you how many people he funded going to college. He doesn't like to be recognized, okay? So there's one of my clients, he had some people lost their houses. He bought 6 campers, I think, gave them each a camper. So there's a lot of rich people and a lot of employers that are good. Now, are there some that's not so good that just squeeze people? Sure. There's some that don't care. But if you paint everybody with a broad brush, you're painting some people you ought to not be painting, you know. And maybe you're leaving some out you ought to paint, I don't know. But beliefs are really positive. The only effective way to change your beliefs is when your mind slows down to the 2 slowest vibration levels, which is right before you go to sleep, right when you wake up, or if you're hypnotized. I went to a hypnotized thing too. That was another story. So, guess what I say every night and every morning when it's like, my immune system is healthy and is working to keep me healthy. All my organs are strong and healthy. And on down the line, you don't need to know all of them, but I say that when I'm first about to go to sleep, that's when your mind's receptive. The other thing is, anyone heard about affirmations? We all know about affirmations, huh? You know how useful they are? They're not as useful as we think. Unless you call in the emotion. Like you can say, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm a happy person. I really am happy. Okay? You're not going to be happy. I'm happy. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm bringing it in. I got energy. I'm happy. I'm doing that. That affirmation is going to work because I'm feeling it. So what you have to do if you want affirmation, you write it down and you call in that feeling. Whatever feeling you want, you call in that feeling. And then affirmations work. And Dan Millman gave this example. He said he had a friend who was single and he wanted to meet the right person. And he put up sticky notes all over his house, all over in his car and everything. I met the right person, but he didn't believe it. It never happened. But when you believe it, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, yes. But if you can imagine yourself finding that right person, how am I going to feel when I find that right person? Yeah, that's how I'm going to feel. I'm going to feel when my employees are doing better.